Hi everyone, welcome to another 5 Foot Nomad video, and welcome to our channel where we'll talk about working online, relocating, and all things living a smarter, more awesome life, of course. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the 7 tips to help you make $1,000 monthly on Fiverr. So if you're a Fiverr seller watching this video right now and you don't even earn anything close to $1,000, make sure you watch this video until the end. So let's dive right in, guys. I've been working on Fiverr since July 2020. That's over a year now. And in this time, I've managed to earn $1,000 consistent monthly income. I know some people have a problem with like how consistently they're going to earn online with Fiverr because it's online and they're not sure and all of that. But I can assure you that earning consistently online with Fiverr is 100% possible, and you can make the same happen for you. And this is why I'm sharing these 7 tips to help you earn $1,000 monthly on Fiverr. So let's get started. The first tip is to niche down, okay? So when you want to offer a service, for example, let's say you want to offer writing services, right? And then you just create your gig and say, I will write for you, you know? It's like, what are you gonna write for me, right? There's tons of different writing. There's Instagram caption writing, there's blog post writing, there's newsletter writing, there's product description writing, there's tons and tons of writing. So if you want to offer a writing service, you have to niche down. Otherwise, it will be super, super difficult for any clients to find you. And that's the great thing about niching down, because if you niche down from writing and you say, okay, I'm going to be an Instagram caption writer, then you can rank for those keywords for that specific service, like Instagram caption writing. And if any client is looking for Instagram caption writers, they will find you because you have niched down. You're not just writer. I don't think any client goes on Fiverr and they type writer. I highly doubt that. They search for the exact service they're looking for. And if you can niche down, you will be found by clients. And the second tip to help you make over $1,000 monthly on Fiverr is offer a service that's in high demand with like low competition. I know some people might be wondering now that, oh, but how am I going to find that? Like, how do I know if a service is in high demand or if the competition is high and all of that? A method that I use personally is I go on Fiverr search and I search for a service, right? Let's say I search for Instagram captions, right? And when the page comes out and you see a list of the services, on the left corner or on the right corner, you would see the number of people offering those services. And if the number is super, super high, then of course the field is saturated. Like the competition is going to be super high as well because 1 million people are offering that service. And that's how I know if the service is in high demand and if it's saturated and all of that. And then to know if it's in high demand, actually, I check on pages that I see and I check the number of reviews they've had, because the reviews are sort of indicative of people they've worked with and they've given them reviews. So if most of the profiles you see on the pages are having like hundreds of reviews, you know, thousands of reviews, then you know the demand is quite high because a lot of people are working with these people. But if you search for a service and then you see that the people offering the services are not that many, maybe 1,000 people, and then most of the profiles you see, they have maybe 5 reviews, 2 reviews, most of them have no reviews, then that's a clear indication that there's probably no demand, and that's why a lot of people are not offering that service. So yes, it's best to offer a service that's in high demand and with low competition. You know, this is because there's many services that are saturated, you know, and if there are 50,000 people offering that service and you come in now as the newbie wanting to offer that service, it's going to be super harder for you to break in that industry. Unlike when there's a service offered by 1,000 people and they have tons of reviews, so you see that there's high demand and you come into the market. You know, this is why I mentioned earlier, you have to niche down so you don't find yourself in this great big sea of people and you can't even be spotted by potential clients. Before I dive into the third tip to help you earn over $1,000 monthly on Fiverr, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us. Like, comment, you know, thank you so much. So let's continue. The third tip to help you earn over $1,000 monthly on Fiverr is communicate effectively. I feel like I mentioned this in my other video where I talked about the 7 tips to help you sell more and get more reviews. You can watch it in the pop-up up there. Communicating effectively is very, very important. Why? Because clients will generally contact you before they place an order with you, right? They contact you because they want to know if you're a good fit, if you can understand what they want, if you can get the job done. And those first few minutes of communicating with them, they use it to determine if they want to work with you or not. And bear in mind that any client who contacts you probably contacted 5 other people and probably contacted 7 other people. Part of communicating effectively involves responding on time, because if you take so long to respond, like 5 hours before you respond, someone else has responded and taken the client, and that's it. And you're just responding, you know? So I feel like part of effective communication is responding on time and making sure that you use the technical terms for the service you're offering. It's important to know the technical language, because if you want to buy a car and someone comes and they're like, oh, I can sell this car to you, it's a great car, you know, your friends would love it, you know, it's big enough, it's this. And then another salesman comes and tells you, look, this car has 2.1 liter engine and this means that it can run really fast, you know, for someone like you, a family man, this car can fit a family of 7 because of the 7 seats and adjustable this, blah, blah, blah. You know, using the technical language makes you sound super professional. So if you wanted to buy a car, you would definitely buy from the person who sounds way more professional, right? So using the technical terms for the service you're offering is important in convincing clients that you're the best person that can get the job done, so they can work with you. Because if they're convinced that you're the person for the job, then they will work with you. This brings me to the 4th tip to help you make $1,000 monthly, which is understanding what the client wants. You know, if you can understand what the client wants, then you can deliver the best quality service, and then you're gonna get an amazing review. Understanding what the client wants involves asking the right questions, okay? For example, I'm a captions writer, and when I want to work with clients, I ask them questions, because tons of brands have their brand voice, you know, the kind of words they like to use, they have the style, certain lengths of captions. So I ask the clients, who is your target audience? You know, what is their age range? What is the gender? What is the tone of voice you're looking for? What is the style? What is the length of the caption? So asking these questions help me understand exactly what the client wants so that I can deliver exactly that, which brings me to the 5th tip to help you make $1,000 monthly, which is delivering quality service every time. You don't expect to make $1,000 monthly if the service you deliver is not even great, you know? Yes, it's nice that you've communicated effectively and you understand what the client wants, but if you cannot deliver quality service, that's it. You've just lost a client that had the potential to be a repeat client if you were so good. And a huge part of delivering quality service is practicing your skills. You have to practice your skills. You cannot just say, oh, because I have a natural talent for writing, then I'm just gonna be writing. You know, you have to practice, because you need to be able to deliver quality work. You know, these clients who are looking for people on Fiverr, they want quality service. You know, they want to pay a bit less, but they also want to get quality work done. So you must practice your skills, because being good at what you do will help you deliver quality service. And when you deliver quality service, you get amazing 5-star reviews. And those 5-star reviews would be an indicator to potential clients that you're probably good at what you do and they want to work with you. 5-star reviews equals more clients, and more clients equals more money in your pocket. And this brings me to the 6th tip to help you earn over $1,000 monthly on Fiverr, which is don't edit your gig. I know this tip is not directly related to like making money, but it plays a huge part, okay? I don't know why a lot of people make this mistake, you know? They're getting clients, you know, constantly on Fiverr, but then they're like, oh, I want to get more clients, I want to make more money right now. And then they go and they edit whatever God knows, they edit it in their gig. And next thing they know, the gig is freaking dead. And why does this happen? It happens because whenever you edit a gig, this gig goes to like some of the last pages on Fiverr search results, because it has to be reviewed manually by a Fiverr administrator. So it takes time for the gig to be reviewed to be sure that you're meeting the standard of operation on Fiverr. After your gig is approved, then it can start ranking based on how search engine optimized you've done it and based on the Fiverr algorithm. So constantly editing your gig means it's gonna constantly be reviewed, which is not a good thing to do. Except a gig has serious issues, don't edit your gig, because you're just gonna have some time where your clients are not gonna be coming, and because your gig can't even be seen because it's being reviewed. So don't edit your gig. Only edit your gig except it's absolutely necessary. Like maybe when you wanna increase your pricing, after some months or something, but like try your best not to edit your gig. And one thing you should never ever edit is your gig title. Don't do it. It doesn't make sense, because when you create a gig, your gig URL is gotten from the title. So if you change your title, then your title and your URL will not match and you will not be seen by clients. I'm sorry. So don't do that. This brings me to the last tip to help you make $1,000 monthly on Fiverr, which is avoid dispute with clients. Okay, like having arguments with clients and being rude and disrespectful, you know, it's a sure way for you to get reported and for your account to be disabled. Okay, Fiverr will always side with the client because they are the ones that are paying Fiverr. Okay, they pay Fiverr, Fiverr takes a commission from them, you get paid, Fiverr gets a commission from you. They are the ones making Fiverr money. Yes, you're providing your service, but the clients are way more important to Fiverr than you, so they will most likely take the side of the buyers. So try your best to avoid dispute with clients, because when you have a dispute, sometimes the client might be wrong, but Fiverr doesn't care, okay? And they're just gonna disable your account or suspend you or something, and then your income is gone. So if you wanna keep earning consistently to the point where you can earn $1,000 monthly, just make sure you avoid disputes with clients. If for any reason you have to cancel an order, try to do it respectfully, okay? I've had a canceled order before. It wasn't fun because the client was so disrespectful and racist to me. But like, I had to put my pride aside and just eat the nonsense and like just respectfully tell the client, even though I wanted to curse them out, I just had to respectfully and painfully tell the client, I don't want to do this job. And I'm sorry, like, thanks for your understanding, blah, 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 all the technical, all the words that we like to use to sound polite, even though we're boiling inside, right? So I just had to let go of the order and I moved on with my life, and we ended the order amicably. But if you're rude to the client and you're like, fuck this client or whatever, dude, they will create a dispute. Next thing you know, Fiverr is going through your page to see how you violated their terms. And next thing you know, you get an email saying your account has been disabled. So you don't want that. You want to do things right so you can earn consistently. So this is the end of the video, guys. So to recap, the tips to help you earn $1,000 monthly: you must niche down your service, okay? Offer a service that's in high demand with low competition. Make sure you understand what clients want and communicate effectively with them, okay? So you understand what they want and deliver high quality service on time. And this will allow you to have awesome 5-star reviews so you can keep getting more clients and making more money. And also, don't edit your gig except it's absolutely necessary. And never, ever, ever edit your gig title. And the last one is avoid dispute with clients so you can keep working on Fiverr, earning tons of money and living life on your terms. So don't forget to subscribe, like. Thanks for watching this video until the end. And if you want to start working on Fiverr, my Fiverr guide will help you optimize your gig so you can rank high in Fiverr search results and start getting clients ASAP. So click the link in the description to get the Fiverr guide. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.